So if you know me, you know that I really don't cook. I hire great people like Jeff Chrystal to come in and do the food. And Jeff's going to be taking care of our menu tonight. Jeff and I have known each other for probably 30 years.
At least 30.
At least 30. We are very old. But Jeff and I have worked on many, many events, and he is so well known in our area and all over. But when we were going over the menu, I said to Jeff, just do what you think that I should have. Like, you pick the menu, this is what you do. And one of the things he decided to do was gnocchi. So let's talk a little bit about what you're doing, Jeff.
So what we've done is just peeled some Idaho potatoes. We've cut them down into size. We have salted water, we're gonna boil them.
Right.
And then after we boil them, we'll go through the rest of the procedure of the dough. So first of all, while we're not wasting time, let's get them into the water. Then we're gonna add some salt.
Just a little dash.
Yeah.
There's no measuring here, right?
Measuring's a little overrated.
Yeah, right.
I mean, once you know how much
If you don't know it now,
forget it. Yeah, we're done. It's all over but the crime. All right, so we're gonna let those go. We have our water here that we're gonna poach off them, the gnocchi when we're done, and then we're gonna shock them in ice so it stops the cooking.
Very cool.
All right, so let's head into the bakery and roast them.
Let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna put our paddle on. Beat the potatoes up till they're completely smooth and have no lumps. Scrape it down, then we're gonna start adding our ingredients. So,
And when you actually do a gnocchi like this for a pasta course, being that there's 4 courses happening, how many gnocchi would you do per person? Because you don't want to fill them up.
no. But the problem with these are, they're gonna be like
Light.
they're very light. If you give them 4, they're gonna look at you like, what is this, a
Right.
recession again? So I'm thinking we should go with 6
Got it.
individual pieces.
Right. And, you know, sometimes I always think of gnocchi being very heavy.
Yes.
Like it's like I have a stomachache after I eat them. But this is going to be a little different than what we're normally used to.
Yes, it'll be much lighter. So first we're gonna add a little pecorino and romano.
So you're adding that flavor in now as it's
and
heating.
the richness you'll get from the cheese.
And that cheese will make it thicker.
Well, no, then
No.
we're gonna add flour to make it thicker.
Got it.
So we'll let that move. I have a little bit of white pepper so we don't show any specks. Add a bit of salt. And here was the point that you gotta be careful of.
Okay.
When we drained that off, we had to let them sit for a little bit to reduce the temperature of the potato. If you do not do that, you add your eggs, it'll curdle the yolk.
Because it's hot. So
Yeah,
you're
so
cooking the
hot.
eggs.
Yeah, so I want to
Got
add
it.
this in while it's moving.
Got little at a time.
A little bit at a time, only so the dough accepts the yolk.
So how long did you wait before, how long did you
Probably
let those
15
cool?
minutes.
15 minutes,
Just
okay.
to let the heat of the potato, you got to figure they're coming out at least 212 degrees. You got to bring it down. 154 is where egg solidifies. So if it's hotter than that, now we're gonna add this until as this tightens up.
Now, obviously, this segment, we're not showing anyone any measuring.
Yeah.
Because that is not what this is about.
Yeah. While I'm teaching cooking classes,
Right.
I'm trying to teach people the philosophy of the cooking. What you're looking out to get. If you're looking to get 3 teaspoons of this and a quarter cup of that, I'm not teaching you what you're supposed to be learning.
Right.
Because the philosophy is that you know how firm the dough is supposed to be.
Sure.
And-
Well, like our family, like our moms were, right? They didn't measure
They didn't
anything.
measure anything. So the point is, you got to get used to
How it really should feel.
Yeah.
And then you just start to roll it. So
So I'll roll.
got it. Nice amount of flour so it doesn't stick.
Yep.
Oh gosh. And you just throw them right onto the tray?
That's parchment paper onto the tray.
Got it.
So
Yep.
what you tried to do in the early 80s and you practiced and honed your skills to have, I remember making little pastries and you'd make these little chocolate ribbons to put on top and they all had to be the same and you'd sit there and freak out about it. And now you're going, if I do that, it looks like I went
Right,
to...
right, like you bought them out of the box. Yeah, I think that looks great.
Okay, let's take these over here.
Okay, ready to go.
We're going to put some salt in the water. What that does is stop osmosis. Osmosis is where the flavors leach out. So we want to keep as much of the potato flavor and the cheese and the white pepper in to the dough.
Now, I notice you're using actually a pan rather than, well, instead of a pot.
It's pot.
Right. Is that just something that you guys do here because it's easier?
Yeah. You know what else? I have two sources of heat under here.
Oh, yeah, you have it under, yeah.
So what happens is when I'm doing this, the quicker the recovery time on the water, see how it's back to a boil already?
Yeah.
It doesn't have that area where it's sitting in mediocre water. that's
Right,
not
where the
coming-
flame is only in the center. So
Yeah.
you've got two flames working.
Yep.
Got it. So as they're cooking and they're floating to the top, you
Yep.
just pick them up with a strainer and they go literally right into the ice.
So what that does is stop the cooking. So when you go to finish them in your sauce, they'll reheat and be perfect. You don't want to get them, because they'll turn into mush if you don't let it.
Right. And they're
That's-
done.
Stop cooking. Now as soon as the temperature drops, we're gonna go
So Jeff made a little bit of the gnocchi with a different sauce. What is this, Jeff?
This is a brown butter sage sauce.
Perfect.
Which you
So
guys,
beautiful. We're gonna taste it up. So this is not the sauce we're gonna be having tonight. Jeff has created something extra special, but he wanted me to taste the pasta and didn't want me just to grab just a noodle. So
Yeah.
he whipped up some of this sauce. It looks quite amazing. But what are we doing tonight for the sauce?
I'm gonna make shiitake mushrooms, real crispy. I have some local shallots that we're gonna caramelize. Then the Roma tomatoes that we got at Gasper Farms.
Right, right?
And then I'm gonna have a stock, so I'll pan fry them so that it's a little bit crispy.
Crispy, I love
And
that.
then we'll make the sauce separate, set the crispy gnocchi into the sauce, and then serve it to you.
Perfect. They are steaming. Oh my God.
How's that?
Oh my God. That is intense.
Yeah,
That-
that's
that-
nice.
The richness of the sauce and then the fluffiness of the I'm just gonna have another one.
Yeah, and the fresh sage.
Delicious.
Looks nice.
Love it. So guys, so we're gonna see you at our dinner party. It's gonna be happening tonight. We got a lot of really great things. Jeff created a 4-course meal for us. The gnocchi is just one of them. We've got lots to show you, so stay tuned. Thanks, Jeff, so much.
All right, take care.